lip glossers and aftershavers. I've got a fun live scheduled for you guys today. So, if you are an SD or a lash artist or a makeup artist, we need to get you guys some great information. So, we've got the beauty crew from Chicago joining us today, and they are right now. Are you guys there? I think I just accepted them to come live. There they are. Hi, honey. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. How's everything going in Chicago? Are you guys freezing cold?
Actually, today we're not.
Today it's 77 degrees in Fort Lauderdale. Don't hate.
It's 44 degrees here, and it might as well be summer.
Yeah, you're loving life. You're like, I don't have to wear a face mask and a hat and scarves and everything, right?
Yeah, we're thriving today.
Love that for you. I love that journey for you. Okay, lip glossers, aftershavers. Here's the thing. You know, we love skincare. We do. We love devices. We love peels. But that's not where skincare ends.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much more. You talk to lash artists out there. You talk to brow artists out there. I know brow artists making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Literally, they make 100 grand a year doing brows. And we want to help all of our community make that extra money. So we met the beauty crew. How y'all doing?
Good.
In Chicago, like last year. And they have amazing online education for lash lifts, brow lamination, lash and brow tints. They have a brow master class. So I am like joined today by the Beauty Crew Divas. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell me a little bit about what you do with the Beauty Crew.
So I am Bianca Bueno. I'm Director of Education at the Beauty Crew Academy. Basically, we teach all advanced learning, such as like continuing education classes like lash lift, brow lamination, intimate lightening, and we also teach permanent makeup. So eyeliner, lips, brows, microblading. So we kind of cover everything.
Yeah, but like you guys do it online too, right?
Yes, and we now have brought a few of our classes online. Really
Okay.
useful classes that we think that the girls can really benefit from.
So if there's an SD in Alabama or an SD in Texas, and they're like, I'm doing facials, but I think I could add lash lifts and make some extra money, like they could take your class.
Yes, definitely.
And Jenny said, Barry, don't forget to ask her about the CEUs.
Yes, so all of our classes are CEU since we are approved with the state. So that's a really great bonus for all of our girls. Even if you take the online class, we still do certify everyone. So we send that out to you. We get you guys in an alumni group. So we all still chit chat after class, which is really fun. I always do like new demos, and then the girls all get that too in our class, in our little group.
So you have a Facebook group that everybody who becomes part of you guys' classes can join.
Yeah, well, actually, it's through our website. So it's not even on Facebook because a lot of girls don't have Facebook.
Oh my gosh, so you created your own like platform for a community.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is so cool. Jenny, we need to look into that for lip gloss and aftershave and get like a little SD group going. What do you think, Jen? I know Jenny's watching this.
You guys will.
So Bianca, tell us a little bit about you. Like you're one of the educators, right?
Yes, so I'm the lead instructor.
And so how long have you been doing lashes? Like what's your favorite lash treatment and why?
So I've been actually in the end, I've been doing lashes for 6 years. I can't even believe it. I started with extensions, and then I had a lot of demand for my like natural girls to kind of convert into another service. So I added on lash lift.
Okay.
So I've been doing lashes forever. It's such an easy add-on, especially for facials. So it's a great high profit, low cost service to add.
Let's talk about that. So you get a client in and you're gonna do a facial and you book them for an hour facial.
Mhm.
And so like how do you start the conversation? Do you start it when you're like having them lay in the bed and you look and you're like, wow, your lashes are like you think to yourself, those lashes are kind of light. How do you broach the subject? Like what do you say to that client to get them to think about a lash lift?
So usually I always comment on anyone's lashes, whether they're getting their extensions done. I always plant the seed. So I'll tell them, wow, you have great lashes, even if you wanted a lash lift eventually. you'd be a great person for it. During the facial too, when I'm looking at the lashes, when I'm doing, makeup removal, I'll say, wow, like, I think you might like it. Your lashes are going to be curled. If you don't really love your lashes right now, we can always add a serum too on top of that to get you like the best results possible. And usually that gets them hooked, that serum.
Okay, perfect. So let's say, for example, you have a client on who has like longer lashes, but you feel if you lifted them, it would pop a little bit more on her face. So, and let's say, for example, like, you think that you could do the lash lift in the facial, in that time that you're doing the facial. How would you create that conversation with the client to get them to book the lash lift right then and there with you?
Oh, I would tell them it's such a quick and easy thing I can add on right before we're finished, like finishing things off. I can add a quick lash lift. It takes 30 minutes. I can incorporate it into my service if they didn't mind. And usually that gets them because they say, oh, okay, it's not going to take that long. And then I just let them know, yeah, like we can do it quickly. It's going to last you up until your next facial also.
So the question I have is, do you find that your clients are more, are less concerned about price than they are about time?
They're less concerned about price. Yeah, I feel like price, they don't really question it, especially because how long it lasts. So
Okay.
say 6 to 8 weeks, they're like, ooh, okay, it's gonna stay curled. And that kind of like that question's like out the door. Usually they're like, yeah, put it on. I want to do it.
And it's like, so if she's like busy professional, she's working, or she's a mom, that she's got like a million things going on, and you're like, I can make your lashes look amazing in the same amount of time that you're going to be here anyway, and it's an extra,
Like,
she's go for it.
yes, exactly. They love it.
That's a great tip. I never thought of that. What do you suggest, like an average lash lift price being?
Usually average is going to be 70 and it goes up from there. So it just depends on the neighborhood. I've seen it as high as 125. I've actually seen it the highest at 150. So
Okay.
I,
So like literally you could say like for $70 we can add this on today and your lashes will stay curled for 8 to 10 weeks.
yep.
And like I don't know what, like I've seen Jenny has amazing lashes and I've seen her after a lash lift and I was like, "Oh my God." And it's like your eyes just pop.
It really does.
So that's a really interesting take, is that like, because I think that a lot of estheticians would do more if they understood the ease at which it is to create the space in their treatments. But
Mhm.
they also, I think they really need to understand how much clients love these treatments.
They really do. And I think that I know for a fact, a lot of estheticians, they like will go on YouTube or whatever, they'll try it, and then they feel like it's hard. And I'm like, no, there's just a couple little things to change, and it's going to be a game changer, and you're going to love doing them. But a lot of girls will give up on it. And I'm like, it's such an easy service to do, though. During the pandemic, too, that was a big thing where my facial friends, they had to shut down. And me as a lasher, I didn't stop working and I didn't stop getting requests that entire time just because of the lashes. There was a surge in that lash lift demand because we had our masks on. And I don't want the extensions, but I do want something. I want to make my eyes pop. I saw it on TikTok. I want to do this. So there was a huge surge for lash lift this year.
So that's another really great point that you bring up, in that, when people get their lashes lifted, it's a much more beautiful, their eyes just pop. But I think that the really most important thing is that it creates an added value to the esthetician if
Yeah,
she can get people to do lashes and facials with her.
exactly. Because you always want that rotating, even if they're not going to get that facial, like let's get you in on something else.
No, that's genius. It's like they come back for different things.
Mhm.
But talk about like, so estheticians were they were going on YouTube looking for education.
Mhm.
Is that what sort of made you think about doing online classes?
Yes, definitely. That biggest issue is that, and I see it all the time on Instagram. I'll see people's videos and they're doing things in their protocol that's wrong. And I'm like, I'll message them like, why are you doing that? And then they're like, oh, I just saw it on Instagram or YouTube. And I'm like, you're gonna fry that hair. Like, just don't do it. You don't know what their protocol is. So we felt like bringing it at a reasonable price point online would kind of help other women, find it. It just made it an easier resource for them, and then still gave them the support because I've taken classes online and it's kind of a one and done. So we wanted it to be more in depth, consult, a lot of consult geared indications and just like really useful information. And then again, keeping the conversation going after class.
No, that's genius because, like, it's really interesting how, the lash lift and the brow lamination and all of those tintings, you know, they've really come to the forefront of the industry over the past couple of years. And, it's one of the reasons that we are so committed to doing education is we want to make sure that professionals have the opportunity to get education that's easy to access. We have our mobile app, and like we have hundreds of hours of education on the mobile app, and then we have our Instagram lives that we say it's education on skincare and beauty, but like 20 minutes at a time. So it's amazing that estheticians were looking for resources and people were out there and they were going and getting wrong information. So you created this platform to fill a need that truly existed already. So we know estheticians want the information, and now we're able to give them a really rock solid curriculum that gives them certifications, fulfills their CEU hours, but then also helps them make I'm a born salesman. Like I was in sales my entire adult life.
Yeah.
And like when I hear, like I want to teach people how to make money because when I ran medical spas, I had like 12 medical estheticians. They were carrying Louis Vuitton bags, driving Lexuses, driving BMWs, all of which they were paying for themselves because I showed them how to sell. And you know, estheticians often say like, I'm not a salesperson, but really good estheticians understand that in order to get the results the client deserves, the client needs to purchase specific products, specific services. And then when they start to look amazing, I mean, like when their friends look at them and go, oh my God, girl, what's going on with your eyelashes? And she's like, oh my God, Bianca is a genius. You've got to go to Bianca to get this done. It's amazing. It was like $70. Look at them. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
She's going to tell that friend, and that friend's going to tell people. And then the next thing you know, you got 5, 6 new people coming in because you did one person's lash lift.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Like that word of mouth, people are like, how do I build the clientele? And I'm like, just learn that service through and through, top to bottom, learn that aftercare that is going to deliver those results. And they're never going to leave you. They're going to be like, wow, she's really smart. She knows what she's talking about. And that's why we want all of our girls, our students to like, we want them to be a pro. We want them to like soar. We want them to be the best of the best because then it makes us look good too. Like we're the ones who taught them.
Amazing, truly amazing. All right, so you guys, I'm going to tag the beauty crew in this caption so you can just click through. You can click through to their Insta, and then you can connect with them via Insta on getting yourself scheduled for one of the classes. The classes are great price points. It's not going to break the bank, but it's going to help you earn way more cash every single month. And let's face it, like profit is not profanity. It's a beautiful thing to make more money.
Yeah.
Bianca, any final thoughts?
I just wanted to say, so if you did decide to purchase the class, we made it super easy for everyone. I'm like the big tech nerd in the school. So you're gonna follow along with the presentation, and then you're gonna have this pretty little manual that you can follow along with. Everything's linked, resources, demos. It's literally a click away. All of that. Our TBC alumni also get discount on products. So that's exclusive to them, whether you're an online student or in person. So it's not a one and done class. Talk to me, text me, whatever you want. You guys have full access to me.
Now, are you guys doing any trade shows this year?
We are. We're doing the beauty show in Chicago. We're already all signed up. We're so excited.
So when you say the beauty show, is that the IECSC?
Yes.
In April?
Yes. Are you going to be there?
Oh, totally. I can't wait to see you again.
Yes, you have to stop by. We're trying to reinvent the wheel we're trying to get a new pretty booth this time around again. We want to do something different.
Okay.
Yeah. But
we're going to be the official social media commentators for IECSC. And this year we're going to be creating reels with the brand and their clients. So if you have clients that are at the booth, we'll come over and we'll create a reel on the IECSC's Instagram page using your products or your booth or something like that. Because we want our goal is to teach estheticians and brands how to really maximize Instagram. And let's face it, we all know it's for reels right now. So we're going to have
Oh,
some fun.
definitely. Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds so fun. We're actually going to be teaching 2 classes too that day.
Oh,
So
guys, mark this down. What are the dates of the classes? Do you know them?
we're doing 10th and 11th. We're doing brow lamination in person and the J show. That's been a new like favorite right now.
Ooh. So here's the thing.
Mhm.
Mark this down. I know you're watching, Jenny. You guys are going to be in our hair removal guide in April.
Yes.
And so what we'll do is we'll do another live about the vajacial and intimate brightening in April.
Yes.
I love it. All right. So we are good to go. Barry and Bianca are going to sign off, but click through to their Instagram and get yourself scheduled for some lash lift, some lash lamination, or some brow lamination, and the brow masterclass or the intimate brightening. Get yourself as many CEUs as you can get, all the training, make tons more money, and have a great life. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Nice.